G'day world, Chris Hogan coming to you live from Me Media Studio here at Burleigh Heads for episode 96 of Get Fact Up. And today there is a explicit words warning, okay? Something's happened to me this week and I know I'm not alone in this situation and I have the absolute need to share / rant. And here you go. So the title is Stop Fucking Up LinkedIn, people. Stop it. Okay. Now, I know that's not all of you, but there's many of you who are going to share my sentiments here. So this week, just to frame it, I've had 9 inbound connection requests, and which is, I don't know, good, I suppose. And every one of those connection requests has been a pitch, a sales pitch, straight off the bat. So I'm just going to highlight 3. Okay, that should be enough. I don't need to go through all 9 and send you to sleep. But let's start with number 3. Patrick actually reaches out to me. He says, "Hi, Chris. I can see you're passionate about what you do and would like to invite you to connect with me and share my connections. If there's anyone you're interested in meeting, let me know so I can help. Regards, Patrick." Beautiful. On its own, you would think that is absolutely, a nice way to do an intro. And look, he wants to help me. He wants to connect with new people. Fantastic. That's what good networkers do, right? But straight away, connection. I accepted his connection request, and then boom, in my LinkedIn message inbox, I get the, "Hi Chris, thanks for accepting. Appreciate having you in my professional network." Then there comes basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs of everything about him. There is a question in there, but to be honest, we'll talk about that in a second. And then basically I'm out. Anyone sends me one of those messages with 6 paragraphs, 1 question in it, and it's all about them, obviously heavily weighted about them, I'm out. I'm done. You've absolutely screwed up your relationship and your reputation with me. First impressions count. You're out. So, not to mention, he sends another one. Patrick says, "Hi Chris, this is, a week later. Haven't heard back from you in a while. It tells me one of 2 things. 1, you've already chosen a different company for this. Or 2, you're still interested but haven't had the time to get back to me yet." Okay, you know what? Sometimes these type of messages can actually be really helpful because I can just go, boom, 1, boom, 2. You know what? We are all very busy people. But in the context of I guess, the relationship that we've had with, Patrick and I have developed over 3 messages, it's been all about him. The majority has been heavily weighted about him. Now, if you haven't learnt anything in sales, then the number one thing that you need to learn is build a relationship. Never sell on first interaction. Never. And why do we have 2 ears and 1 mouth? It's so that we listen twice as much as we speak. When you listen to somebody speaking, don't just use that opportunity as soon as they have a break in conversation to then start talking about yourself. That clearly shows that you do not give a crap about me and what I just told you about. All you were doing was waiting for a break in conversation so you could have a chance to tell me about your life problems or your sales problems. So let's look at direct connection request file number 2, working backwards here. Deb says, "Hi Chris, I can see you're passionate about what you do and would like to invite you to connect with me and share my connections. If there's anyone you're interested in meeting, let me know so I can help. Regards, Deb." Where have I heard that before? Oh, that's right. That came from Patrick. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, there's something going on here. Bit of cookie cutter approach, do you think? Oh, why is that? Oh, that's because there's been this huge increase in lead gen companies coming out of all corners of the internet to help you create leads, build leads for you. And they're all using cookie cutter approaches. So how is this going to help me or make me want to use LinkedIn? If I'm getting all of these inbound messages, all cookie cutter approaches, am I going to even want to stay on this network? The answer is pretty clear, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 paragraphs in her message, inbound message, straight after the connection. And there was one question in there, but obviously she was just waiting for her opportunity to speak so that essentially, it could be all about her. And then the follow-up message is, I wasn't sure whether you received my message below. If you are concerned that old school bookkeeping is putting your business at risk, we need to talk. Again, it's all about her. I do not care. No one cares about your business. Why? Because you haven't shown that you give a crap about mine. Okay? You haven't done any research. So, let's go on to direct connection request fail number 1. Now, this is my absolute favorite. This is pure gold. And Jason says, I came across your profile and noticed we both have mutual interests. I'd love to connect. If you're open to it, thanks in advance. Jason, you know what? Great. He's actually looked at some of my activity, or he's looked at my bio. Wow, he's showing he really cares. That's really nice. That's cool. I'm getting noticed. He's stroking my ego. Beautiful. Nice one, Jason. Straight away, connection. No problems, Jason. Nice to connect with you, That's my sentiment. But no message back to him. I haven't sent anything back. And bam. Hey, Chris, I just had a little deeper dive into your profile and noticed you were doing e-commerce. Oh, okay. So he has looked through my profile. That's really nice. That's cool. So he's kind of confirmed my previous thoughts. And then he's going into the sales pitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs, all about how he's got all these proven, methods on, increasing sales and guaranteed money back, all this sort of stuff. Sell, sell, sell. Clearly his own cookie cutter message approach to actually connecting with people. And how is he doing this? Well, there is such a thing as LinkedIn Sales Navigator that's being pushed very hard by LinkedIn at the moment, albeit everyone can sign up for a minimal amount per month, and they can become their own lead generation experts and use their cookie cutter approaches to gather more leads on LinkedIn. Guess what? You're fucking LinkedIn up, people. And LinkedIn, you're fucking it up too by allowing everybody to do this. So guess what? I'm starting to opt out of LinkedIn, and more people are doing that. So I hope you're listening. So I just write back, I've had enough by this stage. This is the ninth one this week. For a second there, I thought, this is what I said, for a second there, I thought you actually had done your research, and then I read your cookie cutter copy. So sick of this bullshit intros. And then he comes back, come on, man, we all have hundreds of lead generations. Doesn't mean I ain't going to pay proper attention when we chat. I apologize if this upset you, dude. He's using soft language, friendly language. That's really nice of him. But, mate, you've already screwed up the relationship. You can't backstep now. First impressions count, mate. And anyway, he goes on and he appreciates my frustration. But basically, he's an agency. I expected him to be better than these cookie cutter approaches. So, peeps, if you're going to use LinkedIn, simple task to do is actually do some research on people's activity, their bio, what the content they've been writing, what they've been commenting on, and maybe actually reach out based on those things. Produce some content? Absolutely. Make sure your content on your profile is awesome, and you are going to have a much better time on LinkedIn. If you're like me, tell the people who are putting out these bullshit cookie cutter copy intros what you think, and let's clean up LinkedIn together. And LinkedIn, maybe you need to do some work yourselves. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the rant. I'm Chris Hogan from Me Media. We're a content marketing agency that absolutely cares about how your reputation is online. You can contact us on memedia.com.au and check out the rest of Get Fact Up. Cheers for listening.